Question number 1. What does IDS stand for? A. Internet Data Server. B. Intrusion Detection System. C. Integrated Database Security. D. Internal Development Software. The correct answer for what IDS stands for is B. Intrusion Detection System. Explanation. Here's a breakdown of all the options and why they are incorrect. A. Internet Data Server. This is not a commonly used term in the field of cybersecurity. While servers store and manage data, they are not specifically designed to detect intrusions. C. Integrated Database. Security. This sounds like a security solution for databases, but it's not an actual acronym used in the industry. D. Internal Development Software. This refers to software developed within an organization for its own use, not related to security or intrusion detection. Intrusion Detection System, IDS, is a widely used term in cybersecurity. An IDS is a security system that monitors network traffic or system activity for suspicious behavior that might indicate an unauthorized attempt to access, manipulate, or disable computer systems or networks. When it detects suspicious activity, it generates an alert so that security personnel can investigate and take appropriate action. Here are some additional details about IDS. There are different types of IDS, including network-based IDS, NIDS, which monitors network traffic, and host-based IDS, HIDS, which monitors individual systems. IDS systems work by comparing activity to known attack patterns or baselines of normal behavior. IDS systems are valuable tools for detecting and responding to security threats, but they are not foolproof. They can generate false positives, and attackers can sometimes develop techniques to evade detection. Question number 2. Which of the following is not a primary function of an intrusion detection system, IDS? A. Monitoring network traffic for suspicious activity. B. Encrypting data to prevent unauthorized access. C. Blocking malicious traffic in real time. D. Identifying vulnerabilities in network devices. The correct answer is B. Encrypting data to prevent unauthorized access. While all the other options are primary functions of an intrusion detection system, IDS, encrypting data to prevent unauthorized access is not. Here's a breakdown of each option. A. Monitoring network traffic for suspicious activity. This is a core function of an IDS. It analyzes network traffic for patterns and behaviors that deviate from normal activity, which could indicate a potential attack. B. Encrypting data to prevent unauthorized access. While encryption is crucial for data security, it's not directly related to intrusion detection. IDS focuses on detecting intrusions, not preventing them through encryption. Encryption is a separate data security measure. C. Blocking malicious traffic in real time. This is another key function of an IDS. Once it detects suspicious activity, it can block the associated traffic in real time to prevent further harm. D. Identifying vulnerabilities in network devices. While IDS can sometimes identify vulnerabilities as part of its analysis, its primary function is not vulnerability scanning. Dedicated vulnerability scanners are better suited for this task. Question number 3. What is the primary purpose of a virtual private network, VPN? A. Secure file storage. B. Remote access to a private network. C. Email encryption. D. Website hosting. Question number 4. Which type of IDS monitors activities on a single host? A. Network-based IDS. B. Host-based IDS. C. Signature-based IDS. D. Anomaly-based IDS. The correct answer is B. Host-based IDS. An intrusion detection system, IDS, is a security tool that monitors network traffic or system activity for suspicious or unauthorized actions that might indicate an attempted intrusion. There are two main types of IDS: network-based IDS, NIDS, and host-based IDS, HIDS. Here's how they differ in terms of monitoring scope. Network-based IDS monitors network traffic flowing through a network segment or device, can detect attacks targeting any system on the network, regardless of which host they come from or target, provides a broader view of network activity, but lacks deep insight into individual hosts. Host-based IDS monitors activities within a single host, server, workstation, etc. Focuses on detecting suspicious events occurring on the host itself, such as unauthorized program execution, file modifications, or changes to system configurations. Offers detailed visibility into host-level events, but may not capture attacks traversing the network without directly targeting the monitored host. Therefore, based on the specific task of monitoring activities on a single host, the most appropriate choice is host-based IDS. Incorrect options and explanations. A. Network-based IDS. As explained above, NIDS monitors network traffic across a network segment, not specifically on individual hosts. C. Signature-based IDS. This refers to a detection method used by both NIDS and HIDS, not a specific type of IDS itself. Signature-based detection compares events to known threat patterns, signatures, while anomaly-based detection identifies deviations from normal behavior. D. Anomaly-based IDS. Similar to B, this is a detection method, not a distinct type of IDS. Both NIDS and HIDS can employ anomaly-based detection. Question number 5. What encryption protocol is often used in VPNs for secure communication over the Internet? A. TLS. B. HTTP. C. UDP. D. IPsec. The encryption protocol most commonly used in VPNs for secure communication over the Internet is D. IPsec, Internet Protocol Security. IPsec stands for Internet Protocol Security and provides suite-level encryption and authentication for IP packets at the network layer, Layer 3. Widely implemented and supported by a variety of devices and operating systems. Offers strong security with several standardized encryption algorithms, for example, AES, DES, and authentication protocols, for example, IKE, ESP. Flexible, allowing configuration for tunnel mode, entire IP packets encrypted, or transport mode, specific data payloads encrypted. Can be combined with other protocols like IKEv2 for key exchange and L2TP for encapsulation across different data link layers. TLS, Transport Layer Security, primarily used for web browser security, HTTPS, and secure email, STARTLES. Operates at the application layer, Layer 7, encrypting only application data, not entire IP packets. Can be used in conjunction with VPN protocols like OpenVPN for data channel encryption, but not directly as the VPN protocol itself. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, unencrypted protocol for transferring web pages and other resources, highly susceptible to eavesdropping and data interception, not suitable for secure communication in VPNs. UDP, User Datagram Protocol, transport protocol that offers connectionless best-effort communication. Used in some VPN protocols, for example, OpenVPN WireGuard, for data transmission. Not an encryption protocol itself. Key considerations for choosing a VPN protocol. Security. IPsec offers strong encryption and authentication, making it a good choice for security-sensitive applications. Speed. IPsec may have slightly higher overhead compared to some lighter protocols like WireGuard, but performance is often adequate for most use cases. Compatibility. Widely supported across devices and platforms, ensuring broad reach. Additional features. IPsec's flexibility allows for various configurations and integration with other protocols. Question number 6. Which type of attack does an intrusion prevention system, IPS, aim to mitigate? A. DDoS attacks. B. Malware attacks. C. Unauthorized access attempts. D. Network eavesdropping. The correct answer is C. Unauthorized access attempts. An intrusion prevention system, IPS, primarily aims to mitigate unauthorized access attempts to a network or system. Here's why the other options are not as accurate. A. DDoS attacks. While IPS can be helpful in mitigating certain types of DDoS attacks, it's not their main focus. Their primary function is to prevent individual unauthorized access attempts, not overwhelm the system with traffic. B. Malware attacks. While some IPS solutions can detect and block malware, it's not their main functionality. Some malware may not involve unauthorized access attempts, and relying solely on IPS for malware protection might not be enough. D. Network eavesdropping. IPS typically doesn't directly address eavesdropping. While it can identify and block suspicious network traffic that might be used for eavesdropping, its primary goal is to prevent unauthorized access itself, not just the information being accessed. Here's a more detailed breakdown of why C is the most accurate answer. Unauthorized access attempts. This includes various actions like brute force login attempts, exploiting vulnerabilities, and using stolen credentials. IPS can identify and block these attempts based on predefined rules, signatures, or anomaly detection techniques. Flexibility. IPS can be configured to protect against various types of unauthorized access attempts, making it a versatile security tool. They can monitor specific ports, protocols, and applications for suspicious activity. Proactive approach. Unlike an IDS, intrusion detection system, that only detects threats, IPS takes proactive measures to prevent them from succeeding. This makes them a crucial layer of security in protecting networks and systems. Question number 7. What is the main purpose of an intrusion detection system, IDS? A. Block all incoming traffic. B. Monitor and analyze network activities. C. Encrypt data during transmission. D. Manage user authentication. The main purpose of an intrusion detection system, IDS, is B. Monitor and analyze network activities. Here's why the other options are incorrect. A. Block all incoming traffic. This is the function of a firewall, not an IDS. While an IDS might trigger alerts or actions to block specific suspicious traffic, its primary purpose is detection, not complete blockage. C. Encrypt data during transmission. This is the function of encryption technology, not an IDS. An IDS focuses on analyzing activities, not securing data transmission itself. D. Manage user authentication. This is the function of an identity and access management IAM system, not an IDS. While certain IDSs might integrate with IAM for context, user authentication isn't their primary role. Detailed explanation. An IDS acts as a security sentry, continuously monitoring and analyzing network activities for signs of suspicious or malicious behavior. This can include identifying known attack patterns based on signatures or anomalies, detecting unauthorized access attempts, monitoring for unusual traffic patterns, logging and reporting security events. Question number 8. Which VPN protocol is commonly used for secure remote access? A. PPTP, B. SMTP, C. SNMP, D. L2TP/IPsec. The most commonly used and secure VPN protocol for secure remote access is D. L2TP/IPsec. While various VPN protocols exist, each with its strengths and weaknesses, L2TP/IPsec strikes a good balance between security, performance, and compatibility for remote access scenarios. Here's a breakdown of the options and why L2TP/IPsec is generally preferred. A. PPTP, Point-to-Point Tunneling Protocol. Advantages: simple, widely supported, fast. Disadvantages: insecure. Uses outdated encryption methods easily cracked by attackers. Not recommended due to its serious security vulnerabilities. B. SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Not a VPN protocol at all. Used for sending email, not secure remote access. C. SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. Used for network management, not secure remote access. D. L2TP/IPsec, Layer 2 Tunneling Protocol IP security. Advantages: secure, uses strong encryption, AES 256-bit, and authentication, MD5 SHA-1 SHA-2. Multi-layered security, combines L2TP for tunneling and IPsec for encryption and authentication, providing more robust protection than single-layer protocols. Widely supported, compatible with various devices and operating systems. Performance, can offer good performance, especially with faster internet connections. Disadvantages, more complex to configure than some protocols. May not be supported by all devices or firewalls. Additional considerations: OpenVPN. While not offered as an option in this prompt, it's worth mentioning as a popular alternative to L2TP/IPsec. It offers excellent security and flexibility but can be more complex to configure and may have lower compatibility. WireGuard, a newer promising protocol with high speed and strong security, but still gaining broader adoption, and may not have as much support as L2TP/IPsec or OpenVPN. Specific requirements. Your choice of protocol may depend on specific factors like your security needs, device compatibility, desired performance, and network environment. Question number 9. What distinguishes a network-based IDS (NIDS) from a host-based IDS (HIDS)? A. Network-based IDS monitors network traffic, while host-based IDS monitors host activities. B. Network-based IDS focuses on individual devices, while host-based IDS monitors entire networks. C. Network-based IDS uses anomaly detection, while host-based IDS uses signature-based detection. D. Network-based IDS operates at the application layer, while host-based IDS operates at the transport layer. The correct answer is A. Network intrusion detection system monitors network traffic, while host intrusion detection system monitors host activities. Here's a detailed explanation of each option and why it's correct or incorrect. A. Network intrusion detection system monitors network traffic, while host intrusion detection system monitors host activities. This is accurate. Network intrusion detection system analyzes the data packets flowing through the network, searching for suspicious patterns or activity that might indicate an attack. Host intrusion detection system, on the other hand, focuses on individual devices within the network, monitoring system calls, file changes, and other activities for signs of compromise. B. Network intrusion detection system focuses on individual devices, while host intrusion detection system monitors entire networks. This is incorrect. Network intrusion detection system monitors the entire network, not just individual devices. Host intrusion detection system, conversely, focuses on specific devices within the network. C. Network intrusion detection system uses anomaly detection, while host intrusion detection system uses signature-based detection. While both network intrusion detection system and host intrusion detection system can use both anomaly and signature-based detection, this is not a defining difference. Both systems can use either or both types of detection depending on the specific implementation. D. Network intrusion detection system operates at the application layer, while host intrusion detection system operates at the transport layer. This is not entirely accurate. Network intrusion detection system can operate at various layers of the OSI model depending on its specific capabilities, including the application layer. Host intrusion detection system, however, typically operates at the kernel level or user space level, not specifically at the transport layer. Question number 10. Which VPN type is suitable for connecting branch offices in different locations? A. Site-to-site, VPN. B. Remote access, VPN-C, SSL, VPN-D, PTP VPN. The correct answer is A. Site-to-site VPN. While all options can technically be used for connecting branch offices, site-to-site VPNs offer the most suitable and secure solution for this purpose due to the following key advantages. Direct network connection. Site-to-site VPNs create dedicated encrypted tunnels that directly connect branch office networks to each other and the main office network, replicating the functionality of a private WAN circuit. This avoids the potential performance bottlenecks and security risks associated with routing traffic through the public internet. Enhanced security. Site-to-site VPNs typically employ robust encryption protocols like IPsec to secure data in transit, protecting sensitive information against unauthorized access even if intercepted. This is crucial for ensuring the confidentiality and integrity of business-critical data moving between branch offices. Scalability and flexibility. Site-to-site VPNs can be easily scaled to accommodate growing bandwidth requirements or additional branch offices. They also offer flexible configuration options, such as hub-and-spoke or mesh topologies, to adapt to diverse network layouts and connectivity needs. Cost-effectiveness. Compared to dedicated leased lines, site-to-site VPNs can significantly reduce network connectivity costs by leveraging the existing internet infrastructure. This cost advantage can be substantial, especially for businesses with geographically dispersed branch offices. Explanation of other options. Remote access. VPN, B, primarily designed for individual users to connect securely to a central network remotely. Although some remote access VPN solutions can be used for limited site-to-site connectivity, they are not as secure, scalable, or cost-effective as site-to-site VPNs for large-scale branch office connections. SSL VPN, C, often used for web-based access to corporate resources. While SSL VPNs can be convenient for simple scenarios, their performance and security capabilities are generally less robust than site-to-site VPNs for critical branch office connections. PPTP VPN, D, an outdated and insecure protocol that should not be used for any VPN applications due to known vulnerabilities. The most accurate answer is A, by encrypting the data. While VPNs offer other benefits, their primary security aspect lies in data encryption. Here's why. Encryption. VPNs create a secure tunnel by encrypting your data before it leaves your device. This scrambled data remains unreadable to anyone who intercepts it on the public network, protecting your sensitive information like passwords, personal details, and financial transactions. Network speed. VPNs can sometimes impact network speed due to the encryption process and additional routing involved. However, this effect is often minor and depends on various factors. Device restriction. Some VPNs might offer features to restrict access to specific devices on the network, but this isn't their core function and not always available. Data compression. While some VPNs might offer data compression as an additional feature, it's not their primary focus and doesn't directly contribute to security. Therefore, the core security enhancement of a VPN comes from encrypting your data, making it unreadable to unauthorized individuals trying to access it on public networks. The correct answer is B, monitors deviations from established baselines. Anomaly-based intrusion detection systems, IDSs, operate by establishing a baseline of typical user and system activity within a network environment. They then constantly monitor this activity for any significant deviations or irregularities that could indicate a potential attack or security breach. Unlike signature-based IDSs, which rely on known attack signatures, anomaly-based systems offer advantages in detecting novel or zero-day attacks that don't have predefined signatures. Key characteristics of anomaly-based IDSs include baseline establishment. The initial phase involves meticulously analyzing and characterizing normal system and user behavior, gathering data on network traffic, resource usage, file access patterns, and other relevant parameters. This forms the reference point for the IDS to identify deviations. Continuous monitoring. Once the baseline is established, the IDS continuously monitors activity in real time, comparing it to the established benchmarks. Statistical methods, machine learning algorithms, and artificial intelligence techniques are often employed for robust anomaly detection. Alert generation. When the IDS detects an event that deviates significantly from the baseline and exceeds predefined thresholds, it triggers an alert, notifying security personnel of a potential threat. The nature of the alert, its severity, and potential consequences should be carefully evaluated before taking action. Advantages of anomaly-based IDS. Zero-day attack detection. They can detect novel attacks that haven't been encountered before, as they focus on deviations from normal behavior instead of known signatures. Adaptability. As systems and user behavior evolve, the baseline can be dynamically adjusted to maintain effectiveness. Flexibility. They can be customized to specific environments and security requirements. Disadvantages of anomaly-based IDSs. High false positive rate. Deviations from the baseline don't necessarily indicate an attack, leading to a significant number of false alarms that can overwhelm security personnel. Fine-tuning thresholds and employing advanced algorithms can help mitigate this issue. Tuning effort. Setting up and maintaining the baseline and tuning detection thresholds require expertise and effort. Performance overhead. Complex algorithms and real-time monitoring can sometimes impact system performance. Addressing alternative options. A. Relies on known patterns of attacks. This is a characteristic of signature-based IDSs, not anomaly-based ones. C. Requires frequent signature updates. Signature-based IDS require regular updates to maintain effectiveness against evolving threats, while anomaly-based systems typically don't rely on signatures. D. Operates at the application layer. Anomaly-based IDSs can operate at various layers, network, host, application, depending on the specific implementation and requirements. Question number 12. How does a VPN enhance security for data transmission over public networks? A. By encrypting the data. B. By increasing network speed. C. By restricting access to specific devices. D. By compressing data packets. The correct answer is A. By encrypting the data. Here's why. A. By encrypting the data. This is the core function of a VPN. It scrambles your data using a complex algorithm, making it unreadable to anyone who intercepts it on a public network. This protects your sensitive information like passwords and financial data from being stolen. B. By increasing network speed. While some VPNs might offer slightly improved performance due to optimized routing, their primary function isn't speed enhancement. C. By restricting access to specific devices. While some VPNs offer access control features, their primary function isn't device restriction. D. By compressing data packets. While some VPNs offer data compression, it's not their main security benefit. Compression might even reduce security by making it easier to identify patterns in the encrypted data. The question number 13. Which VPN protocol is commonly used for secure communication in web browsers? A. L2TP, B. SSL/TLS, C. IKEv2, D. GRE. The most common VPN protocol used for secure communication in web browsers is B. SSL/TLS. Here's why. L2TP. While L2TP is sometimes used in VPN connections, it doesn't provide encryption itself and needs to be paired with a security protocol like IPsec. It's not commonly used directly in web browsers. IKEv2 is a secure and efficient VPN protocol used in various applications, but its direct integration in web browsers is less common than SSL/TLS. GRE, Generic Routing Encapsulation, GRE, is a tunneling protocol that doesn't provide encryption and isn't used for secure communication in web browsers. SSL/TLS, Secure Sockets Layer (SSL), and its successor, Transport Layer Security (TLS), are widely used protocols for securing communication over the Internet, including in web browsers. They are embedded in browsers by default and used to encrypt communication between your browser and web servers, especially for secure websites, HTTPS. Therefore, SSL/TLS is the most common VPN protocol directly integrated into web browsers for secure communication. However, it's important to note that not all web traffic uses VPNs, and VPNs typically require additional software or browser extensions beyond the basic SSL/TLS functionality. Question number 14. A company wants to protect its web servers from SQL injection attacks. Which type of IPS would be most effective? A. Signature-based IPS with predefined rules for SQL injection patterns. B. Anomaly-based IPS that learns normal traffic patterns and detects deviations. C. Hybrid IPS combining signature and anomaly detection. D. NIPS deployed on individual web servers. The most effective type of IPS for protecting against SQL injection attacks is D. Hybrid IPS combining signature and anomaly detection. Here's why. Signature-based IPS. While having predefined rules for SQL injection patterns can be helpful, These attacks can be quite diverse and evolve over time. Signature-based IPS might miss new variations or attacks crafted to evade specific signatures. Anomaly-based IPS. While learning normal traffic patterns and detecting deviations can be effective for catching unknown attacks, it might trigger false positives for legitimate traffic, especially for applications like web servers with frequent user interactions. Hybrid IPS, combining signature and anomaly detection, offers the best of both worlds. Signatures can catch known attack patterns, while anomaly detection can identify suspicious deviations that might indicate new or evasive attacks. NIPS on web servers. While network intrusion prevention systems, NIPS, can be helpful, they might not be as effective for specifically detecting SQL injection attempts, which often occur at the application layer. Placing NIPS directly on web servers might also introduce performance overhead. Therefore, a hybrid IPS deployed strategically, potentially in combination with other security measures like WAF, Web Application Firewall, and secure coding practices, offers the most comprehensive protection against SQL injection attacks. The question number 15. In the context of IDS, what is a signature-based detection method? A. Analyzing deviations from normal behavior. B. Monitoring network traffic in real time. C. Identifying known patterns of attacks. D. Encrypting communication channels. The correct answer is C. Identifying known patterns of attacks. Here's why. Analyzing deviations from normal behavior. This describes anomaly-based detection, which is different from signature-based. Monitoring network traffic in real time. This is a general function of most IDSs, not specific to signature-based detection. Identifying known patterns of attacks. This accurately describes signature-based detection. An IDS with this method compares network traffic to predefined signatures, patterns, of known attacks. If a match is found, an alert is triggered. Encrypting communication channels. This is a function of encryption, not intrusion detection. Therefore, option C is the most relevant definition of a signature-based detection method in the context of IDS. The question number 16. What are the main drawbacks of using a free VPN service? A. Limited data bandwidth. B. Potential security vulnerabilities. C. Inconsistent performance. D. All of the above. The best answer is D. All of the above. Here's why each option is a drawback of using a free VPN service. Limited data bandwidth. Many free VPNs have strict data caps, limiting the amount of data you can use per day or month. This can be restrictive, especially for activities like streaming or downloading. Potential security vulnerabilities. Some free VPNs may not use strong encryption protocols or may have security flaws, leaving your data vulnerable to interception. Additionally, some may even inject malware into your device. Inconsistent performance. Free VPNs often have overcrowded servers, leading to slow connection speeds, buffering, and frequent disconnections. This can be frustrating and disrupt your online activities. While some reputable free VPNs exist, they typically come with significant limitations compared to paid options. Therefore, all of the above drawbacks are common concerns when considering using a free VPN service. The question number 17. How does a VPN contribute to data confidentiality? A. By preventing unauthorized access. B. By compressing data packets. C. By encrypting data during transmission. D. By blocking malicious traffic. The most accurate answer for how a VPN contributes to data confidentiality is C. By encrypting data during transmission. Here's why. Preventing unauthorized access. While VPNs might offer features like access control to specific devices, their core function for confidentiality doesn't directly involve blocking access. Compressing data packets. While some VPNs might offer data compression as an additional feature, it doesn't directly contribute to confidentiality. Encrypting data during transmission. This is the primary way a VPN enhances data confidentiality. When you connect to a VPN, your data becomes scrambled into an unreadable format using strong encryption algorithms. This protects your sensitive information, like passwords, personal details, and financial transactions, from being intercepted and viewed by unauthorized individuals on the public network. Blocking malicious traffic. Some VPNs might offer features like malware blocking, but this again isn't their primary focus for confidentiality and typically requires additional configurations. The question number 18. What is the key difference between IDS and IPS? A. IDS blocks traffic, while IPS only monitors. B. IDS focuses on network activities, while IPS focuses on host activities. C. IDS operates at the transport layer, while IPS operates at the application layer. D. IDS detects and alerts, while IPS actively blocks malicious activities. The key difference between IDS and IPS is that D. IDS detects and alerts, while IPS actively blocks malicious activities. Here's a breakdown of the other options. A. Incorrect. While IPS can block traffic, it also has detection capabilities. IDS, on the other hand, does not block traffic, only detects and alerts. B. Incorrect. Both IDS and IPS can monitor both network and host activities depending on their configuration. C. Incorrect. Both IDS and IPS can operate at various layers of the OSI model, depending on their specific function. Therefore, the core difference lies in their response to detected threats. IDS acts as a passive observer, raising alarms about potential intrusions. In contrast, IPS takes an active role, proactively blocking malicious traffic before it can harm the system. The question number 19. What is the purpose of VPN tunneling? A. To increase network speed. B. To monitor network activities. C. To establish a secure communication channel. D. To compress data packets. The purpose of VPN tunneling is C. To establish a secure communication channel. Here's why the other options are not as accurate. A. While some VPNs can optimize performance by offloading encryption tasks, increasing network speed is not the primary purpose of VPN tunneling. B. While some VPNs can be used to monitor network activities, this is not their main function. Their primary goal is to secure communication. D. While some VPNs offer data compression features, this is not the primary purpose of VPN tunneling. The main focus is on encryption and security. Therefore, the core purpose of VPN tunneling is to create a secure encrypted tunnel for your data to travel through, protecting it from unauthorized access and eavesdropping. This is particularly useful for public Wi-Fi networks, accessing geo-restricted content, and enhancing overall online privacy. The question number 20. Which type of VPN is commonly used for remote access by individual users? A. Site-to-site VPN. B. MPLS VPN. C. Remote access VPN. D. GRE VPN. The type of VPN commonly used for remote access by individual users is C. Remote access VPN, RAVPN. Here's why the other options are not as suitable for individual remote access. A. Site-to-site VPN. This type connects two entire networks, typically used by businesses to securely connect remote offices or cloud resources. It's not designed for individual users connecting to a corporate network. B. MPLS VPN. This is a more complex and expensive VPN solution often used by large enterprises for wide-area network connectivity. It's not typically used by individual users due to its cost and complexity. D. GRE VPN. This VPN protocol is not as widely used as others and is less secure compared to modern options like OpenVPN or WireGuard. It's not a common choice for individual users. Therefore, RAVPNs are the ideal choice for individual remote access due to their focus on individual user connectivity. They are designed specifically for connecting single users to a remote network, like a corporate network or home network. Ease of use. They offer user-friendly applications for various devices, making them simple to set up and use. Wide availability. Many VPN service providers offer RAVPN solutions, catering to individual needs and budgets. Security. They utilize robust encryption protocols to secure your internet traffic and protect your data when using public Wi-Fi or other untrusted networks. The question number 21. What is the primary advantage of using a cloud-based IDS/IPS solution? A. Enhanced network speed. B. Centralized management and updates. C. Lower cost of implementation. D. Improved host-based monitoring. The primary advantage of using a cloud-based IDS/IPS solution is B. Centralized management and updates. Here's why the other options aren't quite as accurate. A. Enhanced network speed. While cloud-based solutions might offer some performance benefits due to their scalable infrastructure, it's not the primary advantage. C. Lower cost of implementation. While cloud solutions might have lower upfront costs compared to on-premise hardware, the ongoing subscription fees can sometimes lead to higher overall costs over time. D. Improved host-based monitoring. Although some cloud-based IDS/IPS solutions offer host-based monitoring capabilities, it's not their primary focus and not the main advantage over on-premise solutions. Centralized management and updates stand out as the primary advantage because it simplifies managing and updating your security solution across multiple locations or devices. You don't need to manually install and patch software on each individual system, saving time and resources. The cloud provider handles updates and maintenance, ensuring you always have the latest threat intelligence and security features. This centralized approach offers improved visibility and control over your overall security posture. The question number 22. In a VPN, what is the purpose of the IKE, Internet Key Exchange Protocol? A. To encrypt data during transmission. B. To establish a secure connection. C. To monitor network traffic. D. To compress data packets. The purpose of the IKE, Internet Key Exchange Protocol in a VPN is B. To establish a secure connection. While IKE does play a role in some of the other options, it's not its primary function. A. To encrypt data during transmission. While IKE does not directly encrypt data, it facilitates the secure exchange of keys used for encryption by the IPsec protocol. C. To monitor network traffic. IKE itself doesn't monitor network traffic. However, it might be used alongside other protocols for monitoring purposes within the established VPN tunnel. D. To compress data packets. IKE is not involved in data compression. Some VPNs might offer compression as a separate feature, but it's not part of the IKE protocol. The key role of IKE is to establish a secure communication channel between two endpoints using a VPN. It achieves this by authentication, verifying the identities of both parties to ensure they are authorized to connect. Key negotiation, securely exchanging cryptographic keys used for encrypting and decrypting data transmitted through the VPN tunnel. Security parameters, defining the encryption algorithms and other security settings used in the VPN connection. By establishing a secure connection, IKE ensures that only authorized devices can access the VPN tunnel, and that data transmitted through it is protected from eavesdropping and tampering. The question number 23. How does a VPN contribute to data integrity? A. By preventing unauthorized access. B. By encrypting data during transmission. C. By verifying the accuracy of transmitted data. D. By blocking malicious activities. The primary way a VPN contributes to data integrity is C. By verifying the accuracy of transmitted data. Here's why. A. Preventing unauthorized access. This is crucial for data security, but it doesn't guarantee data integrity. Even if unauthorized access is prevented, the data itself could still be altered or corrupted. B. Encrypting data during transmission. Encryption protects data confidentiality, making it unreadable to anyone who intercepts it. However, it doesn't directly verify the accuracy of the data itself. C. Verifying the accuracy of transmitted data. This is where VPNs contribute to data integrity. They utilize cryptographic hash functions to generate a unique fingerprint of the data before transmission. When the data arrives at its destination, the hash function is calculated again and the results are compared. Any discrepancy indicates that the data has been altered or corrupted during transit. D. Blocking malicious activities. This can help protect data from being modified or deleted. but it doesn't specifically verify its accuracy. The question number 24. What challenges may arise in implementing a robust IDS/IPS solution for a large-scale network? A. Increased network speed. B. High cost of implementation. C. Difficulty in monitoring host activities. D. Limited availability of intrusion signatures. Implementing a robust IDS/IPS solution for a large-scale network can present several challenges, and the most likely one is B. High cost of implementation. While other options might be relevant concerns, the high cost of implementation stands out for a few reasons. Large-scale networks require extensive coverage. This means deploying numerous sensors or agents, potentially across geographically dispersed locations. Each sensor or agent adds to the overall cost, including hardware, software licenses, and ongoing maintenance. Complexity increases with scale. Managing and configuring a large number of IDS/IPS systems becomes more challenging, requiring additional skilled personnel and specialized management tools, further increasing costs. Integration with existing infrastructure. Integrating the IDS/IPS solution with existing security tools and network infrastructure can be complex, requiring additional resources and customization, potentially leading to higher costs. While other challenges like difficulty in monitoring host activities can be addressed through strategic sensor placement and agent deployment within the network. Limited availability of intrusion signatures can be mitigated by using threat intelligence feeds and developing custom signatures for specific threats relevant to your network environment. Increased network speed can be managed through careful selection of hardware and software with appropriate performance capabilities. The high cost of implementation remains the most significant hurdle for large-scale networks due to the sheer volume of resources required and the complexity of managing such a system effectively. Careful planning, cost-benefit analysis, and exploring different deployment options, for example, cloud-based solutions, can help mitigate this challenge. The question number 25. What is a characteristic of a signature-based intrusion detection system, IDS? A. Detects previously unknown attacks efficiently. B. Requires constant monitoring of system behavior for baselining. C. Relies on predefined signatures to identify threats. D. Generates high false positive rates due to sensitivity to anomalies. The correct answer is C. Relies on predefined signatures to identify threats. This is the core principle of signature-based IDS. They compare network traffic or system activity against known threat signatures for detection. Why others are incorrect. A. Detects previously unknown attacks efficiently. This is a weakness of signature-based IDS, as they struggle with zero-day attacks or variations of known threats. B. Requires constant monitoring of system behavior for baselining. Anomaly-based IDS require baselining, not signature-based ones. D. Generates high false positive rates due to sensitivity to anomalies. While this can be a challenge, it's more characteristic of anomaly-based systems due to their focus on deviations from normal behavior. The question number 26. Which type of firewall inspects individual packets based on predefined rules, including source and destination IP addresses and port numbers? A. Stateful firewall. B. Packet filtering firewall. C. Application-level firewall. D. Proxy server. The correct answer is B. Packet filtering firewall. Here's why. Stateful firewalls. Instead of individual packets, they analyze the entire connection state, including initiation, data transfer, and termination, and make decisions based on predefined rules. Application-level firewalls. They go beyond packet headers and inspect the actual data within the payload, allowing them to filter based on application protocols and content. Proxy servers. They act as intermediaries between clients and servers, intercepting and controlling all communication. While they can filter traffic, it's not based on individual packets in the traditional sense. Therefore, only packet filtering firewalls operate by matching individual packets to predefined rules based on source destination IP addresses and port numbers. The question number 27. A company requires a firewall that can track ongoing network connections and dynamically adjust access based on their state, for example, established closed. Which type would be most effective? A. Stateless firewall. B. Stateful firewall. C. Application-level firewall. D. Any of the above. The most effective type of firewall for tracking ongoing connections and dynamically adjusting access based on their state is B. Stateful firewall. Here's why. Stateless firewalls. They only examine individual packets based on predefined rules, such as source-destination IP addresses and port numbers. They don't track the state of connections, making them unsuitable for dynamic access control based on established or closed states. Application-level firewalls. While capable of deeper inspection, their primary focus is on application protocols and content, not necessarily individual connection states. They might provide some level of stateful functionality, but it's not their core strength. Stateful firewalls. As the name suggests, they track the entire connection state, including initiation, data transfer, and termination. This allows them to dynamically adjust access based on the current state, established, closed, etc.